Now, Lord Jamar had a clip be released from his DJ Vlad interview. And first off, I get y'all. I'm starting to see people don't like the Lord in front of it. Y'all just like the Jamar. So we just gonna call him Jamar. Yeah. We just gonna call him Jamar from now. He had a clip that was just released from the DJ Vlad interview, and
he's just not a solid dude, man.
this is nasty work, fellas. This is nasty work, people. This is nasty work. This whole thing started because DJ Vlad actually told him a story on how before him and Lord Jamar had their conversation and hashed things out, that he ran into GodFrey.
I actually ran into GodFrey.
Tell me.
A week or two earlier, there's an interview that GodFrey does on Big Boy's show, in LA, and I go on right after him. They're probably released within either the same day or, a day or so apart, because as he's walking out of the studio, I'm standing outside the studio. And, I'm there, my security's with me. So as I see he's coming out, we both stand up. And, he's walking by. I said, "What's up, Godfrey?" The first thing he does is put out his hand and shake my hand. And as I'm shaking his hand, I said, "You and I need to talk." He goes, "Okay." And he runs off real quick.
Never to be seen.
Well, I know somebody that still talks to him, so that person gave me his current phone number. So I texted him and I said, "Yo, this is Vlad. We need to talk." And he never responded.
Now, what the crazy part about this story is the rebuttal from Lord Jamar. Wow. Listen to what he has to say about Godfrey. Oh, I can't forget. Before we get too far in this video, please do me one small favor and apply pressure to that subscribe button. Yes, apply pressure to that subscribe button.
Yeah, I can't speak for him.
Well, you and him just had a falling out.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into it, man, because he's, he's just not a solid dude, man. I always had it. I knew from the minute he said, "Oh, let's just take a break," and we didn't say nothing about no breaks before we got on the phone with you that day. And then when he said that little break shit right there, early in the conversation, that was a red flag to me. And yeah, he's just not a solid dude. That's all.
Yeah, I warned you about them tight niggas. Them tight niggas don't never fold. Yo, I don't understand Jamar's line of thinking. I just don't get Jamar's line of thinking. Like, he's basically talking like Godfrey is a problem. And it just lets you know how out of alignment people are with a community that they say that they are a part of. Now, I'm gonna tell you after this, I would not have a problem at all seeing Godfrey go on DJ Vlad because they on there, I mean, mostly everybody's on Godfrey's side, but they on there almost trying to drag his character. And I know some of y'all don't like Godfrey. I don't have no problem with Godfrey. I think he's a solid dude. I don't see no problems with him going on DJ Vlad after this.
He's going back to Vlad, man. I'm like, wow. And he was saying that I was going to go and sell out and go back to Vlad, and he just went back to Vlad. Man, that's corny as shit. I'm not going back. You out your mind. I don't have no beef with him. I don't have a beef with Vlad at all. I just not going back to the show because, what he did was wrong. Culturally, it was just off.
From what they're saying, he's the one that just wanted to take a break in the first place. And then you got someone like Lord Jamar who's totally upset. This all happened because he's totally upset with that panel that they did with Professor Dave. And the thing about it is, Jamar, you asked for this. You asked for that debate and you just lost a debate. That's it. Took it way too far, started talking about lawsuits.
But to say I'm gonna a lawsuit and all this, I'm like, what? What are you doing? You sound like one of them chicks where they take you for your money. Lawsuits happening. Wait,
He draked you, son. He draked you.
Yeah, he draked me, and so
all kinds of stuff like that. And the crazy thing about that is Godfrey tried to get rid of that live stream.
But Jamar began insulting me before I was even introduced, so I decided to just lace into him from the first moment. Even though my volume was dramatically lower than theirs, even though he was talking over me constantly, even though there was barely any attempt by GodFrey to moderate him so that I could get equal speaking time, I still took a big steamy dump all over him and made him look dumber than rocks in front of his own audience. So much so, in fact, that after less than 20 minutes of interacting, Jamar threatened to leave the studio if I wasn't cut out of the feed. And then, mere minutes after the live stream was posted to GodFrey's channel, it was pulled, undoubtedly because Jamar told GodFrey to pull it, since he knew how unbelievably stupid he looked.
But just like everything else on the internet, once it's out there, it's out there. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens to Jamar's YouTube career after this. Hey, I might subscribe to him just to see one of y'all niggas over there and see who over there paying attention. But it ain't like he's lost all of his friends. Tariq Nasheed, he had a statement to make about what Jamar did as far as with DJ Vlad. Check it out.
You got jokes, bro.
What's going on, man? What's on your mind, man?
Hey, man. Hey, what's going on with your boy?
Which one? Who?
Lord Jamar.
No, look, that's my guy. What's wrong with
Man, dude, he been tripping lately.
What did he do? Lord Jamar is solid. That's my
man. I thought he was solid too, but he ran back to DJ Vlad like after talking all that mess, like he wasn't gonna go over there. He ran back to him, did an interview with him. You know, he got exposed for his little flat Earth beliefs and stuff like that. He been tripping ever since.
Nah, man, he went over there because I went to Vlad. I did Vlad's show. I was over there to promote my movie.
Yeah.
Yes, him and Vlad talked it out like players, and you know they came to an understanding, and they probably went over there and just talked out their differences, which is cool. That's what you do. You talk out your differences.
Right.
You know, you can do that. That's all right. Again, I know they fell out with you know, Vlad kind of making disparaging remarks about Farrakhan. Vlad apologized publicly, and again, when I did Vlad, I talked to him. You know, me and Vlad, we're airing out a lot of. I don't like that he cut that part out because I talked to Vlad Farrakhan thing too. He didn't air that, but you know, I guess he apologized on his own time. But you know, him and Lord Jamar, they go back, so I guess they worked it out, and that's cool. That's all right to do that.
Cool.
So it is what it is. But yeah, Lord Jamar's a solid brother, man. That's my brother. And thank you so much, Enrique. Yeah, Lord Jamar's a real solid dude. He's one of the realest gats out here. So yeah, much respect to Lord Jamar.
Hey, that is what it is. I tell you what, as I grow as a content creator, I learn my own lessons. And one lesson that I learned from this is, it's just like entertainment. You have to be careful who you call a friend, and to totally play it safe, just don't call nobody a friend. Yeah, none of you niggas is my friend, and it's all good. Y'all are acquaintances. Why? Because when it comes to YouTube and online, whether somebody has a following or not, your friendship is only worth how many clicks and views somebody can get. The moment that something goes awry or there's some type of debate or whatever, people change their minds real fast, and then they damn near try to drag you. Like, the only thing I will say that Jamar did right in that interview is he didn't fall for the whole be scathing against your brother thing. You know, he said he didn't want to talk about GodFrey.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into it.
But the little bit that he did say,
he's, you know, he's just not a solid dude, man.
It's nasty work. He should have just not said anything and said, okay, if that's your story, I'm not gonna say anything about GodFrey. Because I tell you what, by the way Lord Jamar was talking about DJ Vlad in the first place, he know how DJ Vlad get down.
Like, I don't hate dude. It's just, he's, you know, would I rock with him the way I rocked with him before? No, because you know what I mean? You showed your true colors.
So why even take it there? And just like I said in the first video that I done about this is all about learning how to take an L, folks. Learn how to take L's, you know, and we all got more coming at some point in life. And one of the best things you can do for yourself and for whatever image you got, whether it's at work or whatever, is you're gonna have to learn how to take L's. But you tell me how you feel about this in the comment section. Yeah, Tariq didn't have a problem with it, man. That is what it is. Tell me how you feel about this in the comment section. Well, damn, I ain't got no water. We'll do this. In the meantime, if you ever thought about investing in a YouTube page, please check this out. Ever want to invest in a YouTube channel? Now you can. On my Gigastar offering page, you'll see how much of my channel's future revenue I'm seeking to share with you. This is an SEC regulated offering. Check out my offering page with Gigastar for all of the details. Like I said, I forgot my water. Moxy out.